Big man. No.
I have a wonderful electronic invention I want you to see.
Show you. Wait.
Hello and good evening. Welcome back. And hopefully this time around we're not gonna have that many, issues. Oh well, it is what it is. Saturday night was quite something. Hello there, Yuri goes and welcome. Good evening, sir. Nico, 18M. Good evening, sir, and welcome. Oh wait, it's 19M. Or is it 18M? Oh, the text is so tiny. Anyway, hello there, Gulekshan. Good evening, sir, and welcome. I did also notice Thrath. Good evening, sir, and welcome. Natro0225. Good evening, sir. Welcome. Good day. Nemesis also. Good evening, sir, and welcome. Thank you so much for the tier 1. Much appreciated. Thank you. We do have also Mothrath, a big one. Big shout out to the man for picking up that first promotion and saying the first text. Good evening, sir, and welcome. Yes, they are doing the picks. I know. Let me open the screen. There we go. Did it open? No, it didn't open. Okay. Oh, I think I know what's going on here. There we go. Now it's open. There we go. And so we do have them starting through the pick and ban phase. As you can see over here, they are in the lobby. We do have them still needing 2 more to join, or maybe I do need to reconnect. But let's actually take a look at the raft, and I'm pretty sure we can catch up with everything, with everybody that's in the lobby, and talk about the teams and so on and so forth. I did also open up the link towards the ranking system, so we do see at what kind of point they are in the CivFR Squadrons. This is a qualifying tournament for the CWC, so you can imagine it is quite important for them to get highest seed as possible. We do have Freritos de la Vega on the left side. We're gonna have Team Ulyss on the right side, and taking a look at the map choices here. Are they actually doing something, or is this bugged for me? Because doesn't seem like this is the correct one. It does it. It's bugged and they're gonna relaunch it. So let's actually take a quick peek over here. What's going on? Is this the new one? Is this? Yes, this is the new one. So they're gonna start up again. We're gonna see it from the first seconds. Let's go. I could have actually ran the clock down. Unbelievable, man. It is what it is. It is what it is. Hello there, YouTube, by the way. Thank you so much also, Yuri, for staying over there on YouTube. Jacob, good evening, sir, and welcome. Let's get hello. Yes, let's go. I do want to say we do have the first map being banned over here at Lakes. It's gonna be Lakes. Okay, no more war at the beginning and the middle and the end of the game. It is what it is. I do have to say, Twitch chat over here was quite excited to see a naval map, so maybe the players are gonna oblige. Of course, we don't actually communicate with the players, but it might happen. You never know. They are starting to go through the ban phases a little bit faster, and it looks like Rich Highlands and Pangea Classic Ridges have been taken down actually. And we do need to see them doing another 3 bans to find out exactly what is the map that they're gonna play on. Let me actually switch my screens over here so I can put back the things that I wanted to take a look at properly. There we go. Hopefully, also, what does the seed mean? Which benefit gives to the team? So basically, talking about the seeds. Every one of the qualifiers will have a few more. There are a few qualifiers that have more than a few teams being sent. So, for example, the CPL Premier League will send 4 teams plus 1. The winner from last time, or is it 5 plus 1? Anyway, I do have a list somewhere which is much more specific and so on. But the idea is to find out who is seed 1, seed 2, seed 3, seed 4 in those particular teams, because the bigger tournaments do have a lot more teams in them, and it is quite important to match them. Try to match them in the groups as balanced as possible. Of course, we're not going to get the perfect balance, and we are trying every round of the CWC to min-max this a little bit, to try to move around the teams. So in the group stage, the teams will actually feel they had will have a fair fight going forward. And of course, they are not being put in a, for example, group of death. If you would have 4 teams for first 4, for example, seeds, only 2 will go forward in the playoffs. So of course it kind of feels like it is a little bit unfair, even if they're extremely closely matched. Hello there, Captain Diabetes. Good evening, sir, and welcome. Also, because Ludwig benefits a lot from passive culture, from bonuses to 1, the statistics placed adjacent to each other. Whoa, I finally managed to pick up Ludwig. Oh, I see there is a discussion a little bit further ahead. I see, Mozrat. Sorry, I didn't read everything. We do have a map. Yuri, Yuri, you know. It is the 7 seeds. We got the 7 seeds. Okay, yeah, 7 seeds, boys. Karate, good evening, sir. It is my Discord. Oh, my Discord. Oh, you mean the sounds? Yeah, it's not really Discord. It's actually the countdown timer for the Civ draft. They actually included one of these little sounds over there, which I have to say it is quite good because it does tell us there's a little bit more pressure to pick a civilization quickly or get a choice done. Anyway, now we do have another 5 bands each that they're gonna need to go for before we're gonna see any of the picks. We do need to take a look what they're gonna ban and try to make an idea of how this is gonna go. Of course, 7 seas, it is gonna be a naval plus land map. There is quite a bit of simming that can be done, but also a lot of the times the wars, or I should say the application of power on the seas is gonna be one of the most important parts of the game. Whoever will probably will control the 7 seas will also probably control the world at the end. We're gonna need to see who's gonna be that one who's gonna get so many boats out. Of course, we've seen actually some peaceful, 7 seas without that much naval action, but the land war was the one that picked up, right? There needs to be a balance between them. We do have a few bands being taken out. Dido, for example, on the left side, FTLV, and on the right side we do have Sumeria also being taken out. Team Ulyss over here taken out. Okay. I mean, on one side there's a simmer, on the other side we got a big naval, bada boom over here. So I am actually quite curious if they're gonna keep on banning these navals or they're gonna take out these civilizations that, of course, for example, Gandhi, Genghis Khan, Macedon, or Zulu, or something that if it does actually spawn next to somebody, it creates a problem, especially if it's a naval power over there. I would imagine Victorias are also going to be quite craved for. I would imagine Age of Empire would actually need to be in the game or being banned. We do have Spain, we do have Portugal, but is anybody going to take a chance with Portugal? I don't know, man. I don't know. Like, if it doesn't get actually somebody to trade with or a city-state to trade with, not really that good as a Civ. Not really that good as a Civ. And we saw what happens, right? We saw what happens when this scenario is actually taken into effect on a map. It's just sad. Like, looking at that, it's just, wow, bro. I can't believe that actually happened, It is what it is. Looking at the ban phase, they will take out Konge, which is the Norwegian leader, which does get those long ships, and of course it's very, very feared on the 7 seas because of those long ships. At the beginning, they do have extra bonus points. They do have the ability to also go into deep water. Very, very annoying Civ, and nobody wants to handle that pressure. We've seen actually a few players going for Varangian in some cases, and we've seen them also in the FFAs. Actually, we've seen him in the FFAs being played out. I'm actually a bit surprised we don't see it a little bit more in I would say in the 4v4s. I would actually like to see it at least a few times to take a look of, okay, this is the reason, like they're not picking it, or maybe try it out. We should actually try it out sometime. We need to try it out sometime. We got Australia being taken down by FTLV, and also Rome, which is a flexible civilization, good in most cases, on land, on water, it doesn't really matter. We do have Ptolemaic also being taken out by Team Ulyss. It looks like they went for a gold generator, and I gotta say Australia here very well known for its caravel timings. It has one of the biggest size at the beginning of the game. Also Ziltek, good evening, sir, and welcome. Do we see Dutch on the 7 seas with the 7 provincians? Yes, maybe. I mean, Wilhelmina over here might actually make her appearance. You never know. Also Ziltek was saying, I'm hyped for today's game. Hopefully it will be a long and close one. Yes, exactly like we like them. Yes, Ziltek, that is true, so true. Anyway, look, I'm pretty sure, especially with this amount of skill in the same lobby, I'm pretty sure they're gonna counter their moves properly, and we're gonna need to see throughout the game, of course, take a look exactly what's going on over there and how they are actually countering their moves in simming, in warring, in timings, and so on and so forth. Or great people, this is gonna be one of the, I guess, question marks of the game today. Who is gonna get that better counter? We do have also Chandragupta being taken out by FDLV, and on the right side Gandhi, both Indian personas taken out in the same round of bans. bans here. This is not something we see often. Like, it didn't happen to Cleopatra. It didn't actually happen to Cleopatra. Look, Egyptian Cleopatra is still left open. What is this? Oh my god. Okay, I see. It is what it is, man. No, 2 more bans remaining. Maybe they're actually gonna ban her now. Of course, Cleopatra, Egyptian, is well known for its gold generation, but I gotta say, does it actually does it actually have a slot in the game here? Because I'm pretty sure they're going to need to pick at least 2 coastal civilizations. The others, I mean, I guess you can go around it, right? You can pick something up that can work on both, maybe a Persia or something like that, Lotaro, and so on. There are quite a few choices for them still remaining. So let's actually see how they're gonna try to get this mix of a team between them to mix up the resources, or I should say potentials, between the civilizations. We do have also the last ban for the first phase here. On the left, it's gonna be, wait a second, there's like no red exclamation sign over here on the right side. What is going on? I see Spain got banned by FTLV, but on the right, what is this? Japan Hojo. Okay, I see. It's Japan Hojo being taken down over here. Okay, by Team Ulyss. An immediate pickup of Byzantium Theodora. Theodora. Oh well. Megman, good evening, sir, and welcome. It bugged, unlucky. Big Theodora, yeah, it bugged out. It is what it is. Captain by Diabetes is also predicting that they will have 4 Englands. All 4 of them? I mean, wait, they started up with Coupe. They unbanned Coupe, right? So we're gonna see a bit more Coupe in our lives. We didn't actually see those tours being used to the maximum potential against their opponents the last time. Maybe this time around we're gonna have that scenario being played out. Now, Coupe is spawns right now on the coast, so it is kind of nerfed compared to the last version. Quite a few nerfs have been added versus the standard version of Coupe. It is what it is. They cut its soul out. They ripped it in half. Anyway, we do have Montezuma also on the right side being picked up alongside Coupe. It does seem like they're gonna try to get that extra damage against their opponents. Not to mention quite a bit of an economy from the beginning. Both of them are gonna go either commercials or harbor. So yeah, let's see what the gold is gonna look like. I still think they still need a bigger dedicated naval civ. Maybe it's just me, but I still don't really consider Coupe as big as Age of Empire, for example. I don't know, it just didn't, at the moment, it didn't present itself like this. We do have FDLV also on the left side, needing to pick their last civilization here from the first pick phase. Then they're gonna go for another 4 bans, 2 on each side, and we're gonna need to see what they're gonna choose here. Did everybody get in the lobby? Oh, I don't think anybody got in the lobby after me. Anyway. Oh. Wait, they're gonna actually go for the casino style pick here. They're gonna go for... Oh my... Okay. Portugal. Portugal is being picked up here. Oh, my heart just started racing a little bit. Ashwin, good evening, sir, and welcome. Hello. Yeah, my heart started racing a little bit with Portugal being picked up here by FTLV. I gotta say, again, it's a casino style pick. If you get those trading partners, oh, you're good. If you don't, you know, it feels like scratching the glass of a table. You know, in school, I'm not sure exactly how to call them, but the tables that you actually write with chalk on, you scratch them with your nails. You know, exactly that sound. Oh my god, no. Let's see. Hopefully he's gonna actually get a trading partner. I do hope that's gonna happen. And of course on the 7 Seas, there's quite a chance to have this happening. We do have them also finishing up the first picks, right? So they're gonna go for the last bans. It's gonna be Hammurabi on the right side being taken out by Team Ulyss, FDLV on the left side. We're gonna need to see the last few bans over here. 2 more bans, 3 more bans in total, 2 more bans for FDLV. They're thinking about it quite a bit. I would have thought they're actually, you know, coming prepared with a list of civilizations to take down, but it looks like they're, you know, adapting to what's going on, taking a look at their opponents, thinking what are their opponents gonna go for. And I gotta say, Hazagi is in the game, so I'm pretty sure he's gonna be the one playing Montezuma. He's quite well known for playing Montezuma and getting those big attack points against his opponents. Big Theo, Portugal paddle time, exactly. Portugal paddle time, you know. Let me put this back. Okay, Scythia got taken down by FDLV. Okay, I mean that definitely is very annoying on the seas and on the land. +5 against wounded units. It doesn't matter if they're naval or land units. Yeah, definitely. You don't want to handle that, man. We do have one last ban here for Team Ulyss, and then we're gonna see FDLV also choosing the last ban. Come on. Okay. What is gonna? I do have to point out none of the Victorias got taken down. None of them. So we got also actually none of the Englands got taken down. Wait a second. We don't have Eleanor ban. We don't have Age of Empire ban. We don't have Age of Steam ban. Elizabeth is now banned. They're just getting through. All of them are getting through, but only 4 choices remaining. Who are they gonna take down instead of them? Oh, wait a second. They're banning Cyrus. And leaving the other one alone? Neither sure. Okay. Well, I guess we're gonna need to see what they're gonna prefer here. Okay. My image on my screen is bugged. I hope my image on your screen is not bugged. Right? Yeah, it's fine. Okay, it's fine now. I don't know. Very weird. One last ban. One last ban and 17 seconds remaining. Let's actually see. Come on. What are they gonna go for? 9 seconds. And now the tick timer should start. Oh, Genghis Khan. Wait, they actually took out Genghis Khan? Okay. I mean, yeah, seriously, Keshik, we haven't seen quite a massive Keshik in some time now. So, but I do have to say, getting that extra diplomatic visibility over your opponents, the double points of damage that you get over your opponents on the seas, ooh, that can actually stack up quite quickly. It's not really usually likely because the players do know how to counter each other when it comes to that visibility, but you do need one thing in special to actually see a city of your opponent, and we've seen it how much it matters also for the science race, that if you don't see those cities of your opponents and you can't get those spies in, oh my god, you're just gonna let him do whatever he wants. You can't blow up his industrial, you can't throw his dam out over there, you know, like you can't play over there. No commercials, Tini, what is this, you know? Anyway, Nadershan is going to be picked up by Team Ulyss. He does get an extra +5 against the full strength units, and it does usually actually start, have the tendency of breaking his opponents in half. We do need to see also him benefiting from those extra science points and how many traders he's going to get throughout his empire. Victor O, good evening, sir. Good morning, sir, and welcome. D. Beasley, hello there, sir. Good evening. Maybe they ban to take away from a player that loves the Civ. That is also true. But, well, I guess, you know, there is Hazagi in the game. But I think Hazagi is quite happy. He's content with Montezuma. I'm pretty sure he's quite happy with it. I don't know exactly what the Liege is gonna play, because I don't really see a Civ that would be played by Liege over here, or maybe he actually changed his mind a little bit, or changed his how to say preferred leaders a little bit, which would be quite nice to actually see it happening on Team Ulyss. There is one more pick available, and as you can see, we do need to see the 2 picks from FDLV. It looks like China got taken, Kublai Khan China. It still, yeah, anyway, it is what it is. Kublai Khan China. It gets the extra diplomatic card, right? Economic card, sorry, not economic card. And looks like Cleopatra has been picked up by FDLV. Wait, do we have JR in the game? No, we don't have JR, or he's not yet in. Let me actually rejoin this. Maybe I don't see them. You know, maybe it's a problem on my end or not on their end. There we go, rejoining. No, still 2 slots missing. Okay, it is what it is. Anyway, now we do have one last pick remaining, and Team Ulyss is going to need to make their choice. 30 seconds remaining, or less than 30 seconds actually, and we're going to find out exactly who's the last civilization of the game. Already on FDLV, we do have Theodora, Portugal, Kublai, China, and Cleopatra, Egyptian, while on the right side, we do have Team Ulyss fielding today Coupe with Nadershan and Montezuma. We're going to need to see, oh, I like this. I'm not that convinced assist. I mean, wait a second. I think they're gonna make the goal. No. So it's gonna be fine with the goal. Basil the second over here needs to get the Dromos out. Okay, so we got the Byzantiums on each side. Theodora on the left on FDLV. A bit more of a simmer than a water. While on the right side we do have Basil the second, which we do know what he likes to do with the tank mass. Not to mention the Dromos. But didn't we hear the last time actually from a post-game chat that the Dromos are kind of bad? Maybe we're gonna get the chance of seeing them today and watch them in their full splendor. I gotta say, taking the nerf was kind of bad, but I don't think it was how to say I don't think it was critical or yeah, I don't know how to say it, but I'm looking for another word. It's not that one, but that's the closest word I found. The Dromos are an annoying unit. Yes, Prangle. Yes, good evening, sir, and welcome. The Crusade War is open. Yes. And we were just talking about that, right? At the beginning of the stream, we were talking about how this might happen, how we might have some religious shenanigans in the game. Also, bonsoir, monsieur Rafifi, bienvenue. Did I not say that? I hope I said that. If not, there you go. City Parks poll, how many players go City Parks? Yeah? Okay, let's do it. Let's do it. How many players go City Parks? I'm gonna put 1, 2, 3, 4 to... actually, no, this is too much. 1, 2, 1, 2. Or actually, none. 1 to 3, 4 to 6, and all of them. Kick W. There we go. I'm gonna put it for 10 minutes actually, but I'm gonna also start up the predictions really soon, and we do need to see who's gonna end up where. By the looks of it, I do need to swap with somebody, and there we go. I'm there. Okay, so 0. Let's put spectator on and we should be fine. Let's actually click off that red thing over there and choose another color, and we should be good to go. Okay, so no Liang opener, please. Please, no. Yeah, I mean, you know, it could happen, and like I said, it is slower, but as you've seen, if you do have the time, no problem to catch up. Let's actually put up the prediction over here. Give me a second. For how many remaps we will have. 0, 1, 2, 10 minutes for a submission period, and I'm gonna put the same thing on YouTube as well. Also, how you doing? Hello there, good evening, papas. Good evening, sir, and welcome. Let me write this up. Start a poll for how many remaps do we have. 0, 1, and 2. There we go. Start a poll. Looking at what's going on, they're starting to get their civilizations selected here, and I do notice Hazaki is gonna be with Basil the second. Wait a second. Okay, so I was wrong. I stand corrected. Hazaki is not content with Montezuma. He's gonna go for Coupe here, and we do need to see what he's gonna do with for Basil the second, and we do need to see what he's gonna do over here with the Tagmas. Maybe he's gonna get some Dromos to fight his opponent. And we do also see Liege is actually gonna go for Coupe, and a bit surprising, but I guess, you know, it does mix a little bit nicely with his how to say, out of the box type of game style. He is the one that really likes to play, for example, with Bulmus and stuff like that. So yeah, a little bit out of the box. Let's see what he's gonna do with Coupe, especially with the Mares. We might actually see some very good yields on the tiles, and we do have also the game started up. So Pompey on Jao the third, the Nader Shah being picked up by Sandro. We do have Cleopatra Egyptian on Tirits, Kublai Khan China on somebody that must not be named. Let's actually wait for the game to start and see what's going on over here. Just giving it a few seconds.
From the first stirrings of life beneath.
Okay, Heimerdinger on Theodora and Distoria on Montezuma. I believe Distoria, wait a second, I think Montezuma was the last one, right? Because I guess he's not gonna care that much about being in like competitive when it comes to those merchants, or competitive when it comes to generals and so on. The fight will be on the 7 seas. No, maybe not. We'll see. The story is actually going to be the first one that we're going to talk about, but we do need to see. There we go. There he is. Let's actually see Pangaea over here to the south. He's going to have Pio Pio Tahi. Also, very nice extra culture and a little bit of gold. Just a sprinkle, you know, of gold next to it. You do see he has fresh water. Nice. But he's not going to have the vision over over it, he has these 2 tiles here that are blocking the vision towards the south. So yeah, well, he wouldn't have seen it anyway unless he moved. And we're gonna need to see him choose his location. Since we're playing with a BCY, that's the better city yields mod. I'm pretty well, option activated in the mod. Now, I'm pretty sure we're gonna see him just settle in place and be done with it. Well, he does have access to a diamond tile and an incense continent split towards the east side, where he's gonna have quite a few settles to go for. No, not really. Actually, he's gonna have a bit of a problem. He's gonna need to split this with Maori, and I do see to the north we do have Freritos. That is gonna be one of his opponents. He needs to, well, somehow get into this territory to benefit from the amenities. I see them pinning because, you know, my game actually goes in frames right now. It is what it is. I really actually need to get that family shared account on Steam. I keep saying this and I always forget to do it during the day. Yeah, they're pinning the map. You can see it, they're pinning the map. Anyway, that actually gives me a little bit of time to take a look at my setup over here and also close up the screens if I need to. Just give me a second. There we go, that's one down. Map, need to change it. It's gonna be the 7 seas. Isn't it supposed to be on the sea? Who, Montezuma? Wait, Knight's continent split with a turtle? Where, whoa. Yeah, this is considered actually a sea. This is a coast. So this is considered the sea. That's why the turtle appeared over here. Yes, I know, it kind of looks like a lake. It is what it is. Looking at Sandro Games, Nadersha is gonna be... Oh, Nadersha actually didn't settle. Okay, he's on the coast to the east side of Rome. Rome is gonna be his opponent. Nadersha is gonna have fresh water from one tile river, and I do know he does have access to 2 tobacco tiles. One that's actually is actually worth working. The other one not really. We do need to see him actually invest into that 311 fish tile, and then work the tobacco for the extra production. I'm pretty sure the extra food from the fish would be quite nice for him. We do have him with the 2-2 base, and I would say actually a decent amount of cities to settle. I don't really think he's gonna have that many problems on these seas, and I do notice Egyptian Cleopatra is to the south over here. Oh, there we go. We do have him as an opponent, unfortunately. Is there anybody on the seas that he could trade with? No. Oh my god, wait, who this? This is Portugal. This is again an opponent. So okay, Sandro Games is actually gonna fight Portugal on the 7 seas. It is what it is. Pompey is gonna be the one with Lisbon, and it doesn't look like he's actually gonna have a problem defending himself, or maybe he will. Well, we do have Byzantium on the right side, and you never know when those tagmas come out of the forest. Peekaboo! You know, it is what it is. We came for the gold, you know, we came for the gold. Let's actually take a look over here on Nadersha back and see him choosing up a scout. He does have nice settles over here with a nice, well, I wouldn't say really a nice settle, but he does have the turtles in the water on the east side to get it, and he does have that plus a 3 possible +4 campus, which again is kind of nice, but he does run out of tiles after a little while, and it is gonna be expensive. Actually, looking at this, he's actually gonna have quite a big problem getting his cities on the seas that are gonna be worth settling at the beginning of the game without investing that much into them. Like the ones that you don't want to invest that much are the ones on the west side, or over here on the cattle tile and so on, and not on the seas. You can see they have resources around them, much better tiles to work, and yeah, overall much better growth, much better production. He's probably gonna be torn between this. Now we do need to also take a look at Kupe in the middle of the map, east side, southeast of China, Kublai, China. We do see him also with 3-2 bananas in the capital and a 2-1 ivory tile. He's gonna grow into the turtle soon, and he will need a builder to improve it. A pretty good land to the northeast and a good amount of resources, or not resources actually, rainforest and forest, so he gets that extra production, those extra production points. I do see he's gonna have also a big coast over here to keep on settling, but he needs to be careful and protect his cities from China. And well, to the east side, he's also gonna have Byzantium. Wait, this is Theodora, right? This is Heimerdinger. Heimerdinger is gonna be their opponent. I think this is Firsos, if I'm not mistaken, right? This is Firsos. Portugal can trade with Egypt. Yes, Portugal can actually trade with. Wait, can he? Whoa. No, over here in the south. Yes, he can. Yes, he can. He can actually get a city over here in the south and trade with Egypt. It's not gonna be close. It's not gonna be early, but he does have Johannesburg as a second destination, and I think he can work it with a money. Like you do put the money in there, and poof, very good deals. Now Portugal and Egypt have inland sea trade routes available. Plus. Let's come back to Coupe here. Well, we do have him getting his settler out, and I do notice he's starting to discover his east side. With Byzantium on the right side, he's going to have a bit of an issue. It looks like he will be between two opponents with a bit of an ally to the southwest to help him out. The story over here is getting his Eagle Warriors out, and we do need to see if he's going to get a city-state to bully. Doesn't look like maybe Hong Kong to the southeast, but at the moment, he doesn't know where Hong Kong is. Okay, next up, we do have Basil II. That's Hazagi over here getting his 223 Coco tiles working. Ooh, look at these wheat tiles, man. How many times did this flood? How many times did this flood? Oh my god, look at the floods, man. Same continent, same river twice. Look at the floods. 3 tiles improved over here. He has 2 twos all over. I mean, if this is not a Temenaki, I don't... Oh, he lost a population kick. They're calling it out. They're calling it out. But he would have grown so fast. Well, I guess his settler is unfortunately lagged out. So, yeah, it is what it is. Pop loss. Pop loss. Yeah. Bring the Krankenhaus. No, Krankenwagen. Yeah, bring the Krankenwagen. I don't know why, but that name just is so funny to me. It is what it is. Expected technical, unexpected technical, I would say. Unbelievable. On the 7 seas. I don't think this was even floodable terrain. I'm pretty sure it wasn't floodable terrain. So he just got it because he got it. No prediction is broken. Can be 3 remaps. Oh, that's one thing that I didn't mention. And thank you so much, Nico, for reminding me. I am not taking into account the technical remaps. Only the remaps that they choose with their tokens. Because technical remaps, I mean, we might actually have like 10 of them. It's very unlikely, but we've seen plays like that, right? Especially on, for example, a primordial or tilted axis with a certain civilization setup. You just get all over and over and again technical remaps. Oh my god, I'm dizzy. Moment of silence for the lost citizens. Yeah, got it. Yeah, one more coffee, good evening, sir. One more sip of a coffee. There we go. Let's see. We're gonna need to come back to Montezuma here. Let's actually check him out. The story is gonna be to the southeast of Liege again. He's tied to Liege this game, and we do have the game opening up the tiles. And looking at this, he does have multiple ships and quite a few of these ivory tiles to benefit from. I would say Temenaki over here. Oh, Temenaki! Wow, Temple of Artemis would be amazing. Explosive. Ooh, he can settle the incense to the northwest and get some extra faith tiles working. The dice tile to the southeast. I do see he's actually gonna have quite an interesting Goddess of the Hunt Pantheon or Open Sky. Can he actually have enough for Open Sky? No, only 3 of these for Open Sky. Goddess of the Hunt though, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of these immediately in my vision. Yeah, there we go, 6, 7. There are quite a few of them, all sprinkled all around his territory. He's gonna have Basil II also to the north. That's Hazagi, and I do see this is gonna be a triangle of doom between them. They will be allies. Nothing is gonna happen. They're just gonna trade and have fun during the game. We don't need to see if the story is also gonna have somebody to go against. Looks like this is gonna be sim map for him. He's not gonna have anybody even on the seas to go against unless he actually carries the post to the... Oh, wait, possible canal. Woo. We do have this 2-2 tile that can be settled, and of course he can canal the cattle and get those boats out. On the north, I'm pretty sure Antioch is gonna look for ways of trading with them on the seas. He can set up some trades over here to the south of Cahokia between him and Coupe, and of course, as you can see, Aztec can actually trade with Byzantium through this. Not really ideal though, and I'm pretty sure we're not going to see that many traders from Byzantium, from Hazagi. Well, or at least that's not the normal meta on Byzantium. Maybe he's going to choose to go a different route, and of course we're going to need to keep following to see what's going on. On Neither shall we don't need to take a look. Oh, wait, did they actually? Oh, I see. This is an East versus West, but it's kind of a skewed East versus West. I see how it is. Mashal is going to have the benefits of some spy stars in the capital. I do notice a second city on the northwest that will have fresh water from a river. I do notice more cities in the south here with a settle on the citrus, but oh my god, where production, bro? I mean, I guess you can buy out the sugar tile, then buy out the 1-3, but oh, that's investment, man. That requires gold effort, you know. I don't know about that. We're going to need to see how Sandro is going to want to play this out. He does have a hut there that might actually give him, you know, a little bit of help. Maybe a builder, maybe a trader. I mean, you know, it might happen. Monsieur Tribal Village, I'm coming in peace. It is what it is. Captain, have you ever seen a game where both teams are so far from each other that they just sim for like half of the game? Yes. Yes, actually quite a few games. It says, and I quote, each plantation, camp, and pasture within 4 tiles provide 1 amenity. Yes, yes. Temenaki is stolen from Egypt? Whoa, wait, it's 10-2, bro. Oh, you mean Persia is gonna try to steal it from Egypt? Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't take that as an option out from Nethershah, from Sandro Games in particular. Remember, he's the one that showed us Tokugawa. It's amazing. And there is some chatter about Tokugawa not being as good as advertised, but somehow, it still breaks records. It is what it is, man. It is what it is. Anyway, we do have Coupe also to talk about. Where is the big guy? Where's the big guy? Here. Honianga no Coupe. He does have access to some dice stars, especially the ones to the northeast are valuable because they are 2-2-1s. And I do see he's going builder first here. He's probably going to want to improve the fish style and the crabs so to get the celestial navigation boost. He does have a +4 harbor in the capital with a lot of growth that will be in the capital from that fish style. This is going to be important, so he actually gets to counter that loss of population from settlers. We do have him, of course, with also a free pantheon. He's only gonna probably spend like 25 gold to get the dice tiles, and that's it. That will allow his cities to work the +1 card, which is gonna be quite valuable. We do need to take a look also on his city count. I don't think he's gonna have an issue settling all the cities to the southwest, and of course we do know that Coupe is a seafaring nation. He likes to settle islands. This is probably gonna be one of his tropical islands. This is gonna be where the fun is gonna be had. This is like a mini Vegas, but on the seas, you know, mini Vegas. Rafifi, Egypt and Portugal can trade. Kubla and Portugal can trade. Yes, but does he have enough culture to get early title? That is also a bit of a problem. Yongle broke a science victory level and nobody picks him. That is also true, Divisly. That is also true. I do have to say a lot of the times, and I say a lot of the times, breaking records, that's actually take a lot into account the map situation that you find yourself in, and of course what kind of available tempo you have from that map. As you've seen multiple times, we've seen hundreds of games over here, thousands of games. We've seen how much it matters that you get that tempo from the map to help you out, and if you do get that exact food and production that you need and so on, everything like it gets connected in the stars and so on, the stars align for you, yes, that's definitely going to be a record-breaking game. You can't really pull it off in all of the games, unfortunately. We do need to see what's going to happen over here with Freritos. Wait, Hazagi. We need to take a quick pick on Hazagi. Also 2-1-1 die tile in the capital. Unfortunately, again, not a lot of production on that one. I'm actually curious if he's working it. No, you see Hazagi is not working that. The loss of a production point does mean a lot for his settler tempo here. He wants those next cities. He can settle closer to a dice tile to the east side and get the pantheon with that. He actually has 3 of them next to a possible settle to the east, and that's going to be coastal. That is somewhere where he actually wants to settle anyway. Won't have the ability to aqueduct it though. I'm pretty sure he's going to see iron well before he's going to get aqueducts. What we do see Freritos is Kublai Khan China is going to be to the northeast of Hazagi, and they will get to fight over here. They will need to choose on the land or on the seas. I do notice Beijing is going to have a decent amount of settles, and even Zagi Danxi in the north to benefit from some free points, free general points, and free merchant points. but we don't really have him with that many settlers. Like he's gonna run out of probably like 6 cities, and he's gonna need to put coastals down. That will put him at odds with Byzantium. If Byzantium is gonna go on these seas, we're gonna need to see who's actually gonna get the first toe in the water. Is it gonna be China, or is it gonna be Antioch over here, Hazagi? Well, did it also with Cleopatra. Cleopatra this time around, he does have a decent floodplain area, and I do see him working 2-3 deer tiles and the citrus for the 3-1. Yeah, actually no, he's working the 1-3. Now he switched. Check. Never mind. Now he switched. 2 base underneath, and another city is going towards the coffee. This is an extreme. This is quite expensive city, even though you do get the extra culture from underneath the coffee tile, and you acquire those tiles much faster. You still need to pay some gold to actually get it working at the beginning, especially getting these 2-2s. And wait a second, did he just switch to move here? Oh, that's a bad city. That is just a bad city. I hope we're not gonna see him go through that. I think he just wanted to spend his movement and figure out a little bit more what's going on here. Maybe he saw some, maybe he would have seen some resources or something like that. But anyway, and we do have him also with some land to cover to the south, and we're gonna need to see him develop this proper. Pompey, Portugal. This is the big question. He can trade with Egypt, no problem, to get a city to the northeast, and I do have to say this is gonna be quite early in the game. He can trade with Kublai. Again, the big gold, and of course what the chat was saying over here in Twitch. Nicoleum, good evening, sir, and welcome. Migman also, because it's like China. Let me actually take a quick pick on the spawn of Heimerdinger also. We did see a little bit, right? Wait, this is not him. This is him. Heimerdinger going for the coast. Okay, he's going for the coast, but he doesn't have a coast in his capital. Could possibly... Can you aqueduct this, by the way, if it's that close to a river? It sounds a bit weird to me, but I would imagine you should be able to aqueduct it if it's through a river. So if he does put a harbor down over there in that lake, he should be able to get out. Of course, he could put a harbor 3 tiles out. That's not a problem. Now we do need to see how committed he will be to these to this fight. Well, if he will be again. Nathersha in the south will be on the seas, and he does have an open hunting license over here against the Heimerdinger. I would have thought about that technical before taking it. There's good tiles there to make up for it. Yes, but a lot of the times the players do not want to take the risk that their tempo will be so crippled because of the loss of tempo, the loss of a population over there. You lose the settler production, and you need to spend time to regrow your cities. That actually makes you work less tiles. So all in all, it is kind of a risk at the beginning of the game, especially if you're gonna be next to somebody. Wow. Okay. Wow, the A's have it. So wait, okay, I see. So Team Ulyss is actually gonna go for this, while we do have on the other side FDLV still keeping the remap token. Okay, we got this. Now we just need to wait for the remap. Okay, there we go. Hey, Buonasera, hi Nick Dave. Good evening, good day, sir, and welcome. Toxic Brain also, good afternoon, sir, and welcome. He can canal that. Okay, plus. Nicolaeum, Sandra is afraid of being surrounded. Ulyss might remap. Yeah. I mean, he wasn't really surrounded, but yeah, it is what it is. Yeah.
From the first stirrings of life beneath water, to the great beasts of the Stone Age, to man taking his first upright steps. Okay, so this is the first remap actually with the remap token used. This is gonna be again Montezuma that we're gonna talk about, or let's actually talk about Heimerdinger this time around. Let's talk about let's take it from the right to the left and this time around, because we already spent like 2 times taking it to the left to the right. Let's change it up a little bit. We got Heimerdinger here with his 2-2 base. He does have quite a few 2-2s to work. I do see also he has pearls over here on the right side. It's also gonna have some crabs in the water with some reef fish, but they're quite far away for him to benefit from. Are these whales? No, that's a reef. That's just a reef. Okay. Oh, then that's another fish. Is that a reef or a fish? That's a reef.
Ugh, okay, well, it is what it is. He's gonna be coastal, so that means he's gonna want to put a few more cities on the coast. We're going to see if he's gonna have anybody to trade with. Oh, wait a second. Are we actually gonna see a big Byzantium fight over here? Oh my god, the two Byzantiums are on the same seas. Wait, is this this is gonna be a relobby? Not sure why, but this is gonna be a relobby. Kick. A flying toilet. Good evening, sir, and welcome. The Dromon Mayhem, exactly. Now, let me actually do this really quickly. There we go. And let's see who's the relobby on. Ba-bum. Civil War. Oh, it was this. One sec. I believe I can fly. Kick. Oh my god, so many channels, so many people. No, I think I need to go some. Okay, there we go. Found it. Okay, so everybody's connecting back to the game, and we got this, boys. We got this. Oh, I need to reconnect. How is it Leech actually? Oh my god, man! I actually joined through him. This is weird. Anyway, it is what it is. Okay, so it's gonna be the same map, right? This is the first round. I believe it is the first round. As in the first, as in this is the relobby, not the remap. Okay, we got everybody back in, and let's actually go for this. Come on, come on. Just this historian needs to ready up, and that's it. I hope I do have more than 0 MS to do everybody, and yes, I do. Do people pick the map based on where they like or what they think their opponent won't like? Sometimes, yes, sometimes. Or if they find out, for example, if a team is quite strong on the map, I'm pretty sure they will take that into account when they do get the map choices. Right now, the environment is actually a lot more open, so you do have a lot. Even the training games are quite streamed, like by the players or by other casters and so on. So they do learn extra information about their opponents, which does include, of course, what kind of maps they're actually going to train on, what kind of maps they're good at, what kind of maps they didn't have very good results, and so on. This is also one of the reasons that we do have quite a bit of information reported in after the games in the channels. And Sasubo, Somos, bienvenue. Also, Duke Gats, good evening, sir, and welcome. Was that a good remap or not? Sandro is not so happy with the remap. Well, let's see. So, wait, Sandro wanted to play the first one? Really? Okay, I mean, yeah, not wrong. It is what it is. And we do have Heimerdinger here getting his scout out, and we were talking about his possibility to go against Byzantium. The other Byzantium, I'm pretty sure they're gonna fight each other here on the seas when they're gonna figure it out. We also have Persia on the right side, which could apply pressure against Hazaki from the south. We're gonna need to see if Sandro Games is actually gonna be a bit more aggressive, or he's also gonna try to get onto the seas. Of course, fighting Dromos at the beginning, not really that nice. We do have him getting his scouts out, and I do notice Mashad is going to benefit from extra food from the bananas on the west. Well, we do have him also with a decent amount of south to settle, but no fresh water there. He's going to need to put cities in on the coast, I should say, and he's not going to get the full housing needed. We do have him with a few of these jet settles, actually, one on the east and one on the south. Okay, and of course I do notice these die styles. I don't really want to, fully mention them, get the highlights going here, because they are 2-1-1s. They don't have that extra production point, and I don't think Persia is going to be that greedy to work the 2-1-1 for any pantheon. We do have we do have actually Portugal to take a look at, or whoa. Lich is reconnecting? I mean, I hope he's not gonna desync. Doritos de la Las Vegas are gonna remap. Machiavelli, good evening, sir. Why do they think they're gonna remap? Because of this? Because they do have Constantinople on the seas? I don't know. I don't know about this. I mean, there are two of them, right? They could even trade with each other. I'm not so sure they're gonna remap this. We're gonna need to take a look. Yeah. Well, let's actually take a quick peek over here also on Coupe. Where is Coupe at, and why did he? Well, I guess he might have disconnected for his keys or something, for the hotkeys, which is quite a problem. If you don't have those hotkeys, it is quite annoying, especially if you're used to using them. Oh my god, it is like everything else is so slow. Clicking on button on the screen, moving mouse right to left, clicking on another button and so on to actually see any information that you could have just had like with less than a millisecond. Eek. Anyway, we do have Maori here benefiting from 231 spy style in the capital area for real. Anyway, he's gonna get some whale styles also in the southeast that are gonna be quite expensive. We do have him with a deer tile to the southwest and some more settles here to the north. I'm actually quite curious if he's gonna want to put a harbor from that city center or not. You do see this possible second city here between the 3-2 bananas, the 2-1 seal tile and the other 2-2s. Quite a banger. Quite a banger. Well, anyway, we do have to the northeast also a few of these cities on the coast available for him. He's going to be to the south of Distoria, and we'll probably get to settle coastal cities in between them so they can trade with each other. We do need to see on the coast, of course, trade with each other on the coast. He does have somebody on the east, and that is going to be Firsos. Kublai, China. Okay, that's from the other side. This is going to be Free Sim Firsos. Okay, this is Free Sim Firsos. Did we... BBS argument, BBS placement has been used. Okay, it's fine. It is what it is. We need to keep going on. Did we see? Yeah, we did see Hazagi over here. But talking about Hazagi a little bit more in depth, we do have him with quite a few tutus to chop. And I do notice he's not going to get to place another city on that peninsula. But he is going to get some freshwater cities in the north, in the east, helped out by rivers next to those mountains. Not bad. We do not have him with an amazing amount of cities. And I would imagine he's going to want to get some inlands also to try to make up for the lack of cities on the coast. While, yes, he's probably going to want to go holy side Sierra. I'm actually quite curious what Byzantium is going to choose. I'm actually very curious when Hazagi is going to figure out that he has the other Byzantium on the same seas and also a nation to the south that could apply quite a bit of pressure on him on land. We do need to see how Hazagi is going to want to get out of this or fix the problem. Now, they did already use the remap token, so they cannot remap again. They need to wait for Freritos and hope to God Freritos will actually get a remap. Why does Coupe always spawn next to Monty? That's a good question. I don't know. They're linked. They are linked somehow. Yeah, talking about Monty over here, let's actually take a quick peek. He has an extra continent on the west side, and taking a look at this, he's gonna get a city next to some spice tiles to get the benefits of the pearl tiles. Also, we do have him with a city state to bully next to him. That's Rapa Nui, and it looks like that city is gonna build the builder. He's gonna get the builder in 3 turns, while the Distoria's Eagle Warrior is already hunting down the Rapa Nui warrior. I think the warrior just doesn't know it yet. You know, they didn't get to that point in the game that Rapa Nui knows that he's getting hunted. It is what it is. Well, he's in just a stone territory here, and we do need to see if he's gonna cross on the floodplains. No, he's getting out. Maybe he did realize. Maybe he did realize the Aztec Eagle Warrior is hunting him down. Anyway, we do have Tenochtitlan with amber tiles and of course more spice tiles. Not that much production though. These are lacking that 1 point extra of production that you would want to see on these 2-2s at the beginning of the game. Yeah, we do have him also with the east, full of furs, silk and amber. We also need to see him settle a city on the coast so he can trade with Coupe, while on the left side he's gonna have Portugal. Oh, is it that bad though? No, it's not that bad. No. Okay, I just saw the north and I realized that he will probably not get to trade with Aztec for quite some time until they actually settle cities in this lake, which is not really gonna be amazing. But if Lisbon does settle a city over here, oh my god, all of those trade routes are gonna just pour through towards the city of Mashhad, just straight the line, boys, straight ahead. We do have settlers coming up from probably both sides, but first from Nedershan, while Lisbon is gonna try to get a second scout out. He does have a pretty good city also in the southeast, on the lake next to those dice tiles and ivory tiles, but he does need to be careful how he settles that, so he doesn't actually, you know, put it in a way that his districts are not going to get placed properly. Kulbi, good evening, sir. They are opponents, they're enemies. Wait, they're enemies? Whoa. I thought they were allies. No, so he's not going to get to trade with him. Wrong side for the trade? Oh, yeah, that's kind of bad, though. Really? Portugal, no traders? I mean, no. He can get some traders going. He can settle city here. I'm pretty sure Tenochtitlan can settle city here and boom, trade routes. Not gonna be ideal at all. Oh, yeah. I guess they don't know yet, right? They have 3 more turns to figure this out. Also enemy? Bro, they are both his... Can you blame me for trying to be optimistic about this? Can you blame me? It is what it is. Brixos, good evening, sir, and welcome. Yes, I know. It is what it is. Kick. Okay, so I think this is gonna be a remap, right? You think too? Everybody thinks that, so I have time to put up the team labels and get the red out of my cheeks. FDLB on the left side, while on the right side, while on the left side we do have Ulyss. There we go. Kick. It is what it is. Hello. Long time no see. Where have you been, Brixos? I know, really, the Portuguese plan is incomprehensible. I mean, bro, I really wanted to be optimistic about this. You know, I was trying to take a look at. I really hoped, but no, it's not happening. Well. I guess they do have a way for Hasaki, but they don't know about Hasaki. That's not gonna happen. Looks like Sandro Games is scouting to the east, and his settler is coming out. He doesn't have 2 scouts, or at least I didn't see a second scout. No. We do have a Liege over here. Oh well. Did we miss somebody? I think we didn't see Cleopatra, right? Did we see Cleopatra? No, we didn't. Ooh. I see a lot of floodplains here. A lot of floodplains for Tirits. Are they gonna throw Portugal to the wolves? Are they actually gonna throw him to the wolves? I mean, it wouldn't be the first time that Pomp is front line like this. Hello there and good evening, Gold Triangle. Good evening, sir. Okay. Just waiting here for the last seconds, and we're going to need to see if they remap or not. I do see Hasaki did start off improving his stone tiles here, getting the 2-3s, the extra protection for his upcoming settlers, and of course the city center. We do have the remap. Come on, let's see. Is it a remap or not? Remap or not? Of course, Team Ulyss is gonna vote no because they already spent the remap token, but Freritos de la Vega need to make up their mind, and I'm pretty sure they're discussing right now if they should throw to the wolves Pompey or not, because their vision looks like this. They don't know. They really don't know how many civs are next to them, and they are 3 very close to each other with 1 quite far apart over here. They might think this is connected, but they don't know if it is connected. You do see their vision doesn't actually give them the ability to see past this point, so they could try to assume this and take a casino style. I mean, they already picked a casino style civ. They already picked Portugal, right? So might as well go for the full 9 yards. No, they said okay. They said they need to remap this. Okay, we got a new map. In Portugal already figured out that it was surrounded by because of loyalty. Did they actually meet each other? That's a good question. I'm not that convinced they met each other. To actually see the loyalty, because you need to meet them, right? Oh, I see. Yeah, he sees. Okay, he sees the Eagle Warrior. Kick. Yeah. Yeah, Machiavelli told us. You're right. You're right, sir. Captain Bayeris, what are those numbers near players? Just team indexes or something else? Numbers near players? Which ones? Which ones? Yeah, the remapping for Portugal. Also, good Abend, Soti. Hello there, ma'am. How are you doing? To the Wolves would be one thing, but throwing Portugal to Hazagi, bad idea. Yeah. We're waiting for next turn, or what's going on? And also, how is this? Oh my god, the extra vision, man. The extra vision, bro. Do they see this? Yeah, they do see the -10. Yeah. So he knows about that one. I'm pretty sure he doesn't know about the southeast. Because, yeah, he doesn't know about the southeast. And I don't think he knows about southwest either. He will need to get here to see this. And he doesn't have vision over... you see this one tile? This is the tile where the loyalty of Persia starts to come. Oh, in the voting screen. Yeah, it's just... sometimes it's just weird numbers. Whoa, Historia was kicked. What? Go new lobby. Sandro Games even writing this in red. Go new lobby. Well, did it actually go new lobby or... wow. Spectator, manual, disconnect, main menu. I'm just get out. Okay, so this is new lobby. It is what it is. You know what? In the meantime, you know what I should do? Actually make an account on Steam. Make a new account. Yuck. Let me actually refresh this so I can get in the lobby. Okay, I don't see lobby up. But they're probably negotiating who's gonna host now. Oh, found them. Got it. Oh wow. Why is there somebody without a name? Kick. Is that Firsos? Yeah. Oh, Spriggan. Heimerdinger is Sprig, not Firsos. Kick. Heimerdinger is telling the no-name guy if he's gonna rename or is he gonna get kicked? Or is he actually, sorry, if he's gonna disconnect or reconnect to the game or not. Okay. Swap here. So new lobby means basically new map. We need to figure out, we need to actually finish up over here the outcome for 2 remaps. We had 2 remaps during this game. I also think, coming back to the numbers, Captain Diabetes, I think they are related to the players in the game, like what kind of slots they have in the game. If I think a little bit more on this. Yeah, we got everybody in, and I kept on doing this. Okay. I wasn't kidding. I'm actually making another email. Okay. So I can get rid of that lag. Okay, new map started up. Let's finish the prediction also on YouTube. Portugal, okay. And the poll over here looks like chat was of the opinion, 50% was actually of the opinion that we're gonna have one remap, but the 36% that voted into the 2 option did win this. So let's end this poll and talk about the civilizations a little bit more in detail here. Now we'll see what the response look like, and I'll take it from the left to the right this time around. We got back full circle. Let's actually see where is Distoria, where is Aztec, where is Distoria. We'll get to see the map in between all of this. Come on, man. There's no. Okay, there we go. He was in the southeast. He does have a second continent, but unfortunately, it is he's gonna need to get shipbuilding towards the northeast, and I'm pretty sure he's gonna want to get there anyway, or at least Maori want to get to the south so they can trade with each other. We do have Distoria also benefiting from some spices to the west side, and I do see fish tiles on the east. He does have some of these citrus tiles to the south with a lot of food, while he is gonna get 2 amenities here. 3 with the cotton tile. What's his fourth? He needs to have a 4th right somewhere. Really? Nowhere? Oh my god, it's silver. I see it, it's silver. Yes, it is silver. It's going to be in the tundra, which is going to be definitely annoying for him to get to, but it is what it is. He's going to need to do it. No coastal resources that are amenities, though. I don't see easy to get to whales. He's actually going to need to settle a city for them, and I don't see turtles either, so that's a bit unfortunate. Nor pearls, no pearls. He doesn't have pearls either. Anyway, he does have iron in the 3rd ring of strategics, and I do see horses in the 2nd ring also to the northwest. We do need to see what's going to happen over here with his settlers. To be honest, the south is kind of looking barren over here. For production, lacking a lot of production. He might actually just want to settle a city on the river rather than on the coast. To the northwest, a little bit easier with the mountains, a lot of good tiles over there, and I'm pretty sure he's going to want to take into account also the northernmost settle that will give him the spices, and also +5 campus. I mean, you want to have a +5 campus, don't you? Whoa, so many things to accept here. I do need to actually put up my screen properly so I can take a look at chat. Jack Shock, good evening, sir. Why is Coupe God here? There is basically no ocean tiles, so his ability is not doing much. I think he's gonna do a lot with the extra production that he gets from the rainforest and the forest, and I'm pretty sure he's gonna be quite happy trying to get the most out of it. Yes, he doesn't have a lot of coast, but I don't think he cares. I really don't think he cares. I'm pretty sure also the how to say the resources or the features, I think they're features, right? They're going to be quite enough for him to benefit from. Kind of bad in the north, but in the middle, like to the west and to the east, not to mention the south, is going to be good. We do have Liege also getting his 3 turns for a scout. He does have access to wells and immediate die style that he will get the faster faith from. He's not working it though. He's not working it, or at least we don't have him working it right now, appearing over here in the Eels tab. It's just, oh, it is, never mind. It is 3-1-1. There we go. He's working at 2-to-1 die style from the beginning to get the faster Pantheon. We do need to see what kind of Pantheon is it gonna be. It kind of looks like he does have like a 4 extra production God of the Sea. Not really amazing, but it is what it is. We do also need to see him choosing his next settles. He does have a few that could give him access to harbors, but a few of them that might actually need commercials to get better, especially in the southeast. Of course, big question, how is he gonna try to approach the simming in this particular situation? Access to iron tiles to the northeast. We do have him also southeast with horses. I do notice both strategics are actually quite close to him. Not that he actually cares for the Toas, but it's not like he actually has an opponent to go against, which is kind of meh. Well, we got Egypt over here on the east side, but again, I mean, sending Toas in front of Mariano Tarches might not be the best idea ever, especially without the possibility to get them from the coast into Rakedet. This would be nice, like if he just sends them on the way and then boom, appears behind Rakedet over here, bypassing all of his defense on the seas. That would be cool to see. Anyway, Now we do need to take a look at the next one. That's gonna be Nader Shah, and I do see Mashhad already settled on a lake. He's getting the fresh water from that. I do see he's getting the scouts out in one, and also settle on a possible settle on the silk tile towards the north. I guess so. We do need to see his appetite for risk, if he's gonna go for coastal settles or he's gonna wait to discover all of this coast before he makes a decision. He definitely has some more inlands to go for, and we do need to see what kind of choices he's gonna make next. Going for a second scout to figure out his territory. He did also get to scout a little bit with the builder towards the north. He definitely wants to see how this city looks like, and needs to know the destination of that settler before he actually builds it, trains it. We do have Sandro with available horses in the capital. Iron is going to be secondary towards the northeast, quite easy to acquire and improve, and good amount of tiles for him to work at the beginning, but he is trying to work the 1-3, and you do see he's having a bit of a problem actually getting all of the population grown. 11 turns to grow to third pop. That is kind of slow. We do need to take a look at Basil, the second position. Basil, this is not Basil. Where is Basil? This is Basil. Okay. This is not cool, guys. This is really not cool. All triangle, will Portugal trade with Kublai on the southern sea? I see that Basil is down there. Yeah. I don't know about this with Basil. Not really the most amazing land that I've seen. This is gonna be quite an investment for him to get this good and ready. He does have a settle on that olive tile to the southwest, non-fresh water, and I do notice he's gonna have another one to the east side next to the horses, which will give him access to some interesting holy sites, especially next to the mountains here, which of course he can also settle and even try to get a Temenanki. I don't know if that's going to be a good idea, especially since Tidits with Cleopatra is definitely going to want to go that way. So he might actually end up not having it and spending quite a bit of time to try to get it. We do have him getting a settler out in 3. He did get one scout with a warrior to move around, and he got a builder also. We do have him trying to figure out what's going on. Maybe he actually popped the builder from a hut, because to be honest, he doesn't really have a technology to use with the builder. So I'm pretty sure this was a popped builder from a hut. We do have Crater Lake also in the south as a wonder for him. This is going to be important for him to get his holy sites faster. And I do notice he's going to benefit from horses in the third ring, while he does have iron in the second ring. This is going to be expensive, but I'm pretty sure he's going to want a city there closer to that point anyway. Looking at Firsos, now we're moving towards Freritos de la Vega here, and Beijing is going to benefit from die style. He's going to get his settler out in 1. We do have a very weird river actually snaking its path through the mountains here, and I do notice he's going to need to buy out some more tiles to use here. We do have him the moment with 2-3-1s and 2-2-2s. I'm pretty sure he's gonna grow quite quickly. Now we got him to the west side with a decent amount of river networks over here, fresh water from all of those. To the north he has Persia to fight, and of course Sandro Games over here is going to need to prepare his units also. We do need to see where Firsos, how Firsos is going to want to approach this, and how he will try to overwhelm his opponent with it. Do I have any more? Wait. Oh, yeah. No more. Okay. We do need to take a look at his strategics. He has horses to the west side in the second ring, and I do notice his iron is far away on the east side. He's going to need to get a city there. Easy choice to actually go for this settle on the river to get a lot of 2-2s around him, and of course try to get the extra food from the sheep tile also. That's going to be still floodable terrain around that land. Not really the best ideal situation to defend yourself in, but you do what you can do in this game, and I'm pretty sure it's going to take some time until the Persia is going to want to get some units down there. We do have Tirits to take a look at. Cleopatra, where is big boy Cleopatra? To the west side here, so they could try to set up coastal trade routes. Unfortunately, there is also Basil. No, there's no Basil on the seas. No, Basil is here, so no, okay, he's fine. So let's see. Cleopatra with Portugal, no, Egypt, no, Egypt and China, no, not really. No, they can't really get here, right? No. Yeah, it is what it is, bro. It is what it is. Maybe from Badr Brunei, you get 2 canals here. That sounds like a lot of work. Anyway, Rakedet is gonna have quite a few floodplains here, and I do notice he's gonna get that city to the northeast next to the mountains. Yeah, there we go. I'm actually curious, is he actually going to go on the cattle? Yeah, he's going on the cattle and probably going to buy out that deer tile. The volcano is starting to spew some smoke in the air. So I would imagine the volcanic explosion is not that far away. This will increase the yields of these tiles. We do need to see also how much volcanic soil is going to come out of that volcano. It's not really guaranteed that you're going to get all of the tiles improved. Sometimes you just get 1, sometimes you get 2, sometimes you get all, and so on and so forth. Random. Yeah, we do have Rakedet also benefiting from an iron tile very far in the north, and I do notice the same can be said about his horses very far in the west side. While he is gonna be with Coupe, they already see each other, and I'm now I understand why the volcano started to get excited here. I understand. Look at Egypt and Maori just watching each other and throwing words at each other over here. Oh my god, man, we're gonna need to see when that fence is gonna be opened. Yuri goes, yeah, wait, not a single ban for England, totally ignored, not a single pick either. Nobody picked England. They just forgot about her. She's history. What is this? Also with all the Englands and Dido banned, only Dido got banned. Can you imagine? Only Dido got banned. Feels weird on the 7 seas to see none of them. Will the secret weapon work today? Yes, that's a very good question. See it route. Good evening, sir. Yes, Heimerdinger is Spriggan. Yes, I mean he needed to change his name in the last Hidden Cup, and I guess he cares so little about how people actually call him that he totally forgot to change it back. It is what it is, you know. It is what it is. Okay, there we go. We do need to take a look at Portugal, and this is going to be important where Portugal is, and if he is going to have somebody to trade with. Looking at the west side here, he is going to have Nader Shah as an opponent, and taking a look at the south, it's going to be okay. There is a possibility for him to actually settle a city in the south and trade with China, but that's going to be the same seas as Byzantium, and I'm pretty sure they're not going to enjoy this fight. Byzantium is going to be quite annoying over here, keeping his seas tightly in his jaws. Now we're going to need to take a look if Portugal is going to want to go there. This actually, you know, reminds me of is it going to be that different from throwing Pompey to the wolves as last time? Just gonna throw it out there. Would have it been better for them to actually keep the last map, or is it good that they at least have Portugal in a relatively safe position here for some time? He at least get some sieving done, maybe get some gold, you know. But not gonna have those amazing trade outs with his allies, not even this time. Does he have somebody on the east? Oh, he does have somebody on the east. That's going to be Nico Media. Okay, that's going to be Theodora. Again, not ideal to actually trade with Theodora, but at least he has somebody to trade with on the east side. And looking at what's going on over here in the city of Jerusalem, well, doesn't seem like much is happening. Yeah, I'm pretty sure there's going to be a city over here. We do have him getting his builders out. We do have also 311 fish tiles, and the war has been declared. I would imagine there was something happening over here somewhere. Oh, looks like volcano started exploding. Egypt got through, and Tiritz is going to want to see what's going on. Looks like he's going to make this settler really uncomfortable. Oh, yeah, it is what it is, bro. City Patron God is also chosen first by Maori. We don't have him with a district yet, but I would imagine he's not going to go holy sites here. I would imagine he's going to want to go harbors into something like campuses and government plaza. Now we do need to take a look at the last one, Theodora here. Theodora, what is Theodora doing? Getting his holy sites out. He does have already one on a horse tile and does have access to an iron tile in the second ring. Well, I do notice he's going to have Pantanal. That's going to be non-freshwater city. And, well, he will probably want to put it on the coast there on the wheat tile. We do need to see also if he's going to have a decent amount of territory. Yeah, decent amount of territory. West and east, no problem for him to keep expanding. To the east side, he's going to have Coupe. That's going to be an opponent. That is going to be Heimerdinger that might actually go and take down Liege here with some later on units after he gets those points of science and culture working for him. We do also need to see Byzantium in the south. Oh, very far in the south, very far in the south, and I don't think that's gonna be that easy as an option for Heimerdinger, for Sprig to get a city on the same coast as the other Byzantium, Hazagi, to actually try to make him uncomfortable and try to protect Portugal from the elements. Well, Portugal is already sending... Oh, wait, is he already sending a settler to the south? I mean, okay. Okay, he wants to get the Niter settler, or is he actually gonna go the full 9 yards to that coast? What do you think, guys? Is this gonna be the great journey of the Pompeian settler going towards the south here in the southern seas, just to meet Dromons from Byzantium getting next to them? Uh-oh. Wait, this was a big deny here, Lady of the Reeds? Hazagi just took it away from Egypt? Kek? Wait, what? Yeah, he did take it away from Tirit. Tirit is gonna be left without the Lady of the Reeds and Marshes. Whoa. Etemenanki already coming out from Racket Dead, but this settler is in trouble, guys. This settler is getting really close up to a Legion Legion Scout that is not messing around. Where is he? Wait, is this a Dog Scout? This is a Dog Scout, right? Yeah, I think it's a dog. Or is it the Cat Scout? Wait, is this... No, this is the Cat Scout. Wait, yeah, it's a Cat Scout. The cats are getting ready for the set. Oh, Leech gets in. He can't move. Kick W. Do it, Leech. Yeah. I guess this was over. It's fine. As in, the settler will move back. Yeah, he's just gonna move back, and it is what it is. Temenanki also 10 turns from finishing. There was another flood in this territory, and added a few more points of fertility here. I do see an extra production point. Not bad. Extra food in the capital. Now, more of these monuments coming in for the extra culture, and we do need to see how things will evolve here, especially since Egypt is also doing the same thing to Maori. He's making him really uncomfortable here. And we do have Maori also needing to improve his wells for an extra amenity, and I do notice he has some slingers coming out from his capital to deal with the Egyptian threat. Let me actually take a quick peek over here also. Liege will get his revenge. Yeah, do it. Yeah. If you don't, you need to say it like this. Do it, you know. Is that a friendly Byzantium scout? Yes, it's very, very friendly. Very friendly. Yes, I'm a dinger over here. Definitely knowing where Maori is gonna go. He's look at the Maori settler just getting out of there, man. He doesn't want to handle the pressure. It is what it is, and I totally get it. I mean, who would want to handle, you know, put one of these settlers in the front of enemy scouts? You just don't want to do that. And we got Persia also opening up with campuses next to a very big volcano, the Mount Sabalan. We do have him getting his traders out, and he looks like he got pillaged by China. Let's take a quick pick on the city-states here, because we're turn 19 and we need to get this through. Kumasi with Mohenjo-Daro, the culture. We do have Armagh with Jerusalem and Vatican City for the religious bonuses. Taruga will be the only one for science. Bandar, Brunei and Hansa for the trade bonuses, while Cardiff, Brussels and Singapore are going to be the ones with industrial bonuses. I do notice also there's only going to be one military city-state, and that's going to be Preslav, while we do need to see who's actually going to get Taruga and benefit from it. And we do have also Maori managing to settle or get the settler to the north, and I do notice he's getting his builder next to that whale tile. Egypt is not going to have the ability to get onto that coast anyway, like onto the water, so you know, he's just watching. It is what it is. City Patron got us over here. Do we have more Pantheons? No Pantheon here yet from Egypt. While I gotta say the city of Memphis was quite interesting at the beginning because of the 2-3 deer tile. Now it's getting quite expensive to make that work. Any governors yet? Let's see. They're busily asking us. Not really. We do have religious settlements picked up by China. Kublai China, he's actually sending trade routes already to Egypt by the looks of it. That trade route is going to Racket Dead from the beginning of the game, connecting their empires, not on the seas, but as you can see, on land. We do have campuses also coming out from Firsus' cities, while he is getting forward settled by Sandro. You see he's getting the position quite close to Longsea. I mean, they're so close, they might be touching borders. Yeah. They're actually almost touching borders. Yuri goes, maybe Portugal settles east and trades with Purple Byzantium. Let's, don't know about that. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. Ah, yeah, I do know about that. Yes. Here, there will be quite a bit of gold generated. Yeah, looking at Spursia, we do have him finishing up his campuses pretty soon. He got his first +3 next to Sparta. While he didn't yet improve his resources, we do need to see him benefiting from quite a few of his amenities. I'm pretty sure he's eyeballing that +3 in his empire to get the extra bonus for everything. Well, we do need to take a look what's going on here also on the other nations. We do have God of the Sea actually picked up by Portugal, which is going to give him a lot more times to work on the seas, making those crabs actually better. Stronger, faster. He's getting a third city towards the southeast, towards Armagh, and by the looks of it, he's also gonna need to get another one here in the south if he ever wants to trade with an ally. Well, in the south, no, actually, wait, no, he shouldn't actually settle a city here. No, I'm wrong, don't settle a city here. I mean, it would be very good for us to see this happening. It will be very bad for Pompey to see this, you know, it is what it is. Pompey is gonna get also +4 campus in between the tiles of Porto, the reef tiles. You can see he has a reef fish and a reef tile open, and he's keeping his builder. He's probably gonna want to move it there. I guess that's gonna be his harbor. Oh, that's another fish tile. Never mind. He wants God of the Sea. Where is he gonna put his harbor from Porto if all of these tiles are actually covered with stuff? Well, he's gonna need to find that little space for it. Okay, still Byzantium, no Pantheon. He's getting his third holy site built while he's getting his shrines in the other cities. He's probably not that far away from also recruiting a great prophet. We do have actually red Byzantium on 5 points, while purple Byzantium is going to be on 4 points of great prophets. I don't think anybody else is actually going to go for the holy site. No, nobody else went for the holy site. It is what it is. Now we do need to take a look back when he's gonna get the Pantheon here. Montezuma, still no Pantheon, got that city to the north, and of course he did leave open that city next to the spice tiles, and I'm pretty sure he's gonna want to get it there quickly. He does have Malinalco being put on the river, not on the coast. That coast is quite sad, so yeah, definitely much better over here to get the extra production and food. We do have him with the bully of Kumasi, and it looks like he did manage to get at least a builder out of it. A 2-charge builder? No, yeah, 2-charge builder out of it. So he didn't actually quite get the warrior convert into a builder. He just got a builder, snatched a builder from Kumasi and went back. Looks like also the game is thinking this is gonna be him against somebody in the anybody from the game. And it looks like, well, he does have Byzantium to the northwest, where he does also have a continent split, so this might be interesting for him to go for. Now, I guess we're going to need to see how things will develop throughout the game and how he will plan his cities. I'm pretty sure we're going to see this from a mile away if he's going to get anything, or if he's going to get any intention to go against Byzantium when we're going to see his setup. Yeah, we do need to take a look on the others. I still don't see that many Pantheons. Lady of the Reeds, of course, on Byzantium, on Hazagi. We do have him with Basil II trying to get his extra faith going from his holy sites. Only +1 holy sites here and there. This is not going to be that good for him. He will get all of his tiles improved with a lot of patches. I mean, to be honest, this would have been quite a pog open sky, but it is what it is now. He wants the extra production in the city of Sinop when he's getting a campus that's going to be a +2 next to the mountains, and he's getting quite a few of these sugar tiles that he needs to improve. I'm pretty sure we're going to be talking about the monumentality golden age. I just don't see that much faith generated. 9 faith a turn here for Hazagi. It's going to take a while to rev up those faith points per turn. Now we do need to take a look next. Well, what do we have? Kublai China he did get religious settlements, improving his plantations. Jiaodong got settled. The trade route is safe towards the west side. We do have him right next to a very aggressive secret weapon over here. Sandro Games. Oof, already 13 science and 4 culture, and you do see him forward settling his opponent, taking lands over here from the grasp of China. Yeah, massive disrespect. Let's see, is he gonna get bronze working? I think that's the big... Oh, wait. Not only is he getting bronze working, but he already has iron working coming out next time. Okay, I see. Sandro Games, very aggressive. Very aggressive, putting down an encampment, not caring about the chop there. He wants to get it protected also with a warrior. I do see he's finishing up his monuments for the extra culture that he's gonna need to get to political philosophy as quickly as possible, while on the other side Freritos is trying to get his animal husbandry. Oof. I think there's a bit of history here happening. Yeah, I didn't actually see. Oh, we do have Moksha, by the way, being chosen. Okay, we got that poll at the beginning, right? What was the poll? What did you guys vote for on the poll? Give me a second so I can find it. Where's the poll? Manage poll, view results. How many players will get? So it looks like 13 votes went into 4-6, but I guess there was playing LOL over there that skewed the votes a little bit. I see what you did. I see what you did there. Okay, so we do have the poll predicting that we're gonna see so many Liangs in the game. I don't know, guys. We're not seeing them. We're not seeing them right now. If I recall correctly, Sandro or Justice said that pretty much everyone goes for the +1 production. Yes. Is the God King... wait, the Beasley asking, is the God King card worth it if you don't care about which Pantheon you get? Yeah. I mean, I would say the +1 card is better in this respect. It kind of depends. There are quite a few scenarios in which you go for the +1 production card instead of going for the holy, for the +1 phase for the faster Pantheon. But I do, like most of the time, you do get quite a few bonuses from those Pantheons, even if you don't have one immediately available for you. Like you don't see a lot of patches, you don't see a lot of plantations, you can get a lot of bonuses. So for example, here I'm a bit surprised he went for religious settlements instead of the plantation Pantheon, because look at how many plantations he got. But at the same time, religious settlements is going to give him more tiles. When he settles cities, he's going to get them faster, so he has a chance to expand before his opponent is going to put units against him. And I'm pretty sure Sandro is going to want to put units soon. I'm a bit surprised that Sandro actually went directly for ironworking, didn't stop for anything, and we will see him probably try to get Governor Plaza with Warlord's Throne over here. I would imagine he's also gonna want to get, if he's going full into his opponent, yeah, I'm pretty sure we're gonna see generals being chopped over here, and at the same time quite a few units going against his opponent. Drums of War is his option in the Golden Age, and so on. And we got 5 more turns for them to finish this up, and I do see Hazagi is going for, wait, Hazagi is going for bronze working? Whoa, okay, they need the iron, and Hazagi is sacrificing himself so he gets the iron. Remember, it's not really good to open up district slots. It does mess up totally your district discount count. Ziltek is China using Moksha only for the culture per citizen upgrade? Probably. And we do have also a religion here. Give me a second. Catholicism, choral music with Crusade on Byzantium, and we do have Islam, the other Byzantium, work ethic and pilgrimage. Wait, which Byzantiums are? Yeah, this is the other Byzantium, right? This is Theodora Heimerdinger. Okay. More pantheons. Initiation rites on Heimerdinger. He's getting his encampments down. Wait, does he? Well, he... no, wait, Pompey to the west, that's an ally, right? So who does he have an opponent that he wants to get these so quickly? Or is this gonna be one of those I try to deny kind of strategies from him, because he's very far away from applying power against Distoria, and I would imagine the only actually true target is actually gonna be a liege here to the east side. That's kind of far away for him to apply that power. Wait, are they? Yeah, their opponents, right? Liege is over here, and then we do have Heimerdinger on the right side. And what's going on here? It looks like that scout got taken down. Persia did manage to successfully hunt it down, while Hamatana did not finish the encampment yet. We do have builders coming out from the northern cities, and Moksha is getting plugged in Sparta. You do see that he doesn't actually go for Magnus first, but he wants Magnus. He's plugging in Moksha in another city, waiting for his capital to get enough governor titles and points to get Mashhad with Magnus bonuses. I'm actually a bit surprised that it's his choice right now with Persia, mostly because Persia does get those 2 trade routes, and it is easy to connect with Magnus bonuses the other 2 cities. On most nations, you only get 1 trade route. You need the market, you need the lighthouse for the next one. That actually requires you a lot of time, and before you build them, you do have more than enough time to you work Moksha bonuses. With that much close range fighting, it feels more like Pangea Classic Rages. Yes, it does, Kenzilol. Yes, it does. DBZ, the poll was how many people will build city parks, not open up Liang. Okay, that's true. That's true, DBZ. So everybody, so 4 to 6 players are gonna want to get city parks here. You're right, DBZ. You're right. Okay, let's see. So open up with Moksha, right? Open Moksha opener, Liang opener. We got one, boys. We got Tirits over here that definitely wants that extra production. Liang opener also on Hazaki production coming up from Lady of the Reeds, all helping him out. The Historia is gonna go Moksha first. By the looks of it, he's also gonna get that city to the west, next to the very excited volcano, and we do have him getting so many commercials. Okay, 3 of them. We got City Patreon Goddess here for Leech, getting his harbors, opening up Moksha. Okay, so we got 2 Liangs and 3 Mokshas. 4 Mokshas right now. Magnus opener for Portugal. That's the only one. I guess I think you got the idea, right? You kind of got the idea. It is what it is. Now we do have also Freritos getting his horseback riding next turn, and he's also gonna finish his encampment next turn, able to start working on the projects, while Hermatana is actually 1 turn late on this. We do have him already pumping out immortals from the city of Mashhad and protecting his iron with one of the slingers. He definitely needs an archer there if he actually wants to keep that iron safe. Portugal is trying to move his warrior a little bit closer, seeing what's going on, trying to maybe snatch something, you know, a little bit of gold or science from a campus wouldn't hurt. China is going to settle the floodplains though. China is gonna, do you think? Actually, that's a very big question. Where is he gonna want to settle? Like, where is he settling? Is he settling here? This would be a safe, right? A safer one. Is he gonna settle a little bit on the other side? Is he gonna want to go forward and try to take a city from Persia? Is he gonna try to get the second settle in to the west side, connecting his cities with Egypt, and also at the same time putting Reina over there for the extra gold? So many options. We got him putting down his government plaza from the city of Beijing, and I do notice he's escorting his settler with, oh my god, with an archer, and I see another warrior here helping out with the escorts. Well, that's quite a bit of a logistical adventure here for these units. We got encampments, first immortal coming out next turn from Sandro Games, and we're 2 turns out from actually seeing who is gonna get what in the golden ages, while we should actually see the last pantheons also being chosen. Still no pantheon here from Montezuma. Did we have him with a good pantheon? I mean, with his opening, stone circles would have been nice. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 stones around, it's 5 stones around his cities. And I'm pretty sure the extra production that you get from stone circles would more than make up for the lack of a card at the beginning, the +1 production card. Oh, wait, isn't that the host? Kick. Did it jump to me? Or to Malm? I think to Malm, right? Oh no, to me, it's fine. If you build 3 cities, then one, you probably don't want them. Yeah. If you won't build a lot of cities, you probably, you don't want to spend those extra governor titles on Liang. You want to specialize in something else, and all of the other points, all of the other titles do matter so much more. Like, especially in 3 cities, you don't have that many available options for the governor. So you're going to want probably Pingala, you're going to want the double points from it. You might want Victor for the extra defense. You might want him also to get you some extra promotions over there. You're definitely going to want Pingala for the extra bonuses for the science. So yeah, where are you going to plug in Liang, right? That's just not fitting in that. Krabby Bite, good evening, sir, and welcome. I hope I actually read that correctly. We do have 2 religions from the both Byzantiums. One did go for work ethic on Theodora and Pilgrimage, and on the right side, we do have choral music with Crusade. I think Sprig might have lost connection because I don't see him at all in the lobby. Like, I don't see him in the voice comms. I think he like totally lost connection here. Cool was also saying about China settling. Oh yeah, we were talking about this one, right? I'm actually very curious where is he sending these settlers, and if Persia is actually gonna get the opportunity to do something about it, because he's gonna see that settler or at least a unit getting forward, right? He's gonna see it with the scout here he has in the forest, and immortals are already coming out from the northern cities. They will not get here in time, depending on where Firsus is gonna wanna settle. They're definitely not gonna get in time. These tiles are actually a bit of a pain to defend. First of all, you do get Persia with the ability to use very good tiles on the defense, or on the offense, I should say, coming through the forest, coming through the hills, and getting that upper vision of his opponent, and also the extra defense that you get on those tiles, specifically on the counter attack from your opponents, while floodplains are going to be less damage for you. So it will create an advantage here for Persia. Of course, that's an advantage if he doesn't actually take the city from those floodplain tiles. You know, in Humankind they don't have relobby or desync. Yeah, but it's a bad game, so I don't know. It is what it is. Third Naturalist, good evening sir and welcome. No news. Yeah, they don't know about anything that's happening. I mean, don't get me wrong, I actually, so Humankind or any other game that is on the same level of Civ6 when it comes to grand strategy or strategy games, turn-based strategy games and so on, I would definitely want them to be competitive, and I definitely want them to be neck and neck over here with Civ6. Don't get me wrong, that is something that I definitely want, because competition is breeding more quality usually for the game. So it would be in everyone's best interest to actually have a competitive environment when it comes to this particular type of game. Also, there just hasn't been a really good competitor on the same level as Civ, and it's something that we can adopt as a multiplayer community. Oh wow, you're always walking on eggshells, but when Humankind immediately bad game. So Machiavelli, I have how to say, watched from the beginning the development. I have even tried to be a tester for Humankind. I have tried to give how to say, as much feedback. We as CPL, as the community, did also make a multiplayer server for Humankind. It just didn't fly. It doesn't fly. I mean, maybe one good thing about the game, it's stunning when it comes to graphics, right? That is amazing. Everything else, just it is what it is. Yeah, in single player you never relobby or desync either, you know, like it is what it is. Oh, I guess this is a good amount. Yeah. This is a good time to actually make that new Steam account. Cards. Okay, there we go. Verifying that I am 13 years or older. Oh my god, I'm, well, 16 years. Okay. Still no news from Sprig. I hope he gets back quickly. Okay. Now I need to... oh, I don't know how to log in. Anyway, I'm probably gonna need to do this off stream so I can log out of or log in on this computer with another account. And hopefully that actually fixes the pin bug. Hello, good evening, sir. Humankind doesn't bring anything new to the table. Yes, it actually unfortunately picks up mechanics that were already being used by other games, and it just doesn't add anything new. Papa Chill in stream like 18 hours straight. Humankind FFA multiplayer with CPL players. Good for him. I'm eager to see Civ pros trying out Millennia. Millennia. That's also an interesting game. That's yeah. MS Doll, I think you're onto something over there. Yeah, that's a really interesting game. Let's see what is the development path of it. Guys, are you excited for Dune? It's coming out in 2 days. I gotta say, looking at Millennia, because I did check it out, to be honest, it doesn't really seem that awesome. And my initial thought when I saw the picture they chose, to be honest, I was thinking like, are they actually setting themselves up for a fall here? Because, you know, they're actually putting a dead skull, like a skull with a crown. Like, is this gonna be Millennia, the, how to say, the game that flopped, never got through even the first few days? Or is this gonna be Millennia that made everybody else, you know, bite the dust? It is what it is. Oh, really? Yeah. Dune, interesting. Yeah, I mean, the trailer is amazing, man, and I gotta say, I do need to watch Dune 1, like the first one that got out like, what, 1 year ago or 2 years ago. It has one of the best mana mechanics in Paradox games. Wait, they actually implemented mana mechanics in a game that should be historical? Oh, okay. Okay. How does mana work? Or what does it represent, actually? What does it represent? Is it something comparable to Faith, for example? Because that would be, I guess, a direct comparison. Now that game sounds... I see deeply, I see. In my opinion, Millennia has bad graphics. Andreas is also calling it out. Yeah, not amazing, not amazing. We call the special resource mana, like in EU4 we have administrative, diplomatic and military power, yes. And wait, you also have mana in EU4? You're doing witchcraft over there? You're trying to make your people follow with witchcraft? Is that how it works in real time? Yes, yes. They are called mana, both of them? Okay. Interesting. I mean, I would say a better name for that is political power. Yeah, that's political power. That's the call. Like, mana doesn't, I don't know, at least to me, I'm sorry. At least to me, it doesn't make sense to call it that. Political power, yes. Like in Hearts of Iron. Exactly like in Hearts of Iron. Qu'est-ce qu'on fait? Oh, yeah. Yeah, the better your ruler, the more mana you get to use for improving, expanding your country. So there we go. Yeah, that's political power. I didn't like the war mechanics for Millennia. Okay, you tried it out? Because, wait a second, isn't it, it's not out yet, right? It was in early access or something like that. Did you try it out? I didn't get to try it out. I just saw people trying it out, and I saw it's quite like Humankind when it comes to some of the mechanics. It was free for a week. Oh, I see. Okay. There was a demo for everyone. Got it. Okay. Wasn't that the week I was in Paris, actually? I think it was. I think it was coming like very close to that, and I didn't have time. If I remember correctly, I even installed it and I didn't have time. Give me a... Oh, well, I can't see here. Yeah, it is what it is. Okay. Hazaki is asking if Bart is just gonna join, but I'm actually quite curious if Bart did not watch one of the streams. He might have actually been on a Malm stream and he cannot join because he saw the map, of course, if he watched one of the streams. It's similar to Endless Plains Ground Combat. Oh no, that game is just, yeah, no. The war mechanic was less than stellar, but it looked like a placeholder. Okay, yeah, no, that's just getting a mechanic that failed from a game that failed. Please, no. Like, no. Do they CC if he won't come back? No, I don't think they will CC. They will just try to get a sub. I don't think they are that comfortable CCing a game to one of the teams that has been basically their how to say their opponent for so many years now. Ulyss has been together for like 2 years, Freritos de la Vega about 2 years, a year and a half, 2 years, so I'm pretty sure there's quite a bit of history between them. Endless Space did not fail, it just went to its niche. Okay. If you're talking about the same niche that people playing Stellaris are playing, I think that's a very big niche, and Endless Space has a very tiny spot in it. Starfield, yes, also did fail. Amazing graphics, 0 game. I mean, to be honest, it didn't really bring anything new versus others that tried to make a space simulator with ongoing, what was it, the randomization of planets and everything, and environments. Wasn't there? There was a game. Wait a second. There was a game that I played a few, it was like a year or 2 ago. Give me a second. Let me open up my Steam to take a look at my library. I totally forgot what the name was, but I know I installed it quite a few times to see how it works, and still, I mean, you know, it works very fast, it works very well, but I don't know, the grinding mechanics in some of the games are a bit too annoying, for me at least. Where was it? Opinions are like, we all have one. Yeah, you're not wrong, T-Beasley, you're not wrong. Starfield looks like a 10-year-old game and it's running on an engine that's over 20 years old, so it doesn't help. Yeah, I'm not wrong. And where was it? Come on, man. No sub, they looked the stream. Oh, yeah, they watched the stream. No Man's Sky actually. Yeah, this is what I remember. Yeah, last played 27th of May 2023, so well, almost a year ago. Pretty good game. I don't particularly like the mechanics of grinding in the game, but if you do like grinding and stuff like that and exploring, definitely this is a very good game. And it just kept on updating, and they had a lot of content being how to say implemented in the game. Tirits is calling referee because wait, they probably want to explain the situation and probably want a little bit more time. And Tirits wants to know their options. Wait, is this gonna be? Oh, okay. Well, I guess we're going to need to see what kind of options they have. The engine was first released in 97. What? And it's code base need timers. Okay, need timers. It's even older than that. Lol. Okay, but I mean that's like how to say, that's like EVE Online, right? The engine was built in like 2001, 2003, and it still works right now. They did kept on adding, and even the original owner, like the original creator of the code of the engine, actually died in between, and they couldn't figure out a lot of the stuff that he did on the engine. Then they're just trying to how to say reverse engineer what the first guy did. Spore is an amazing game for kids, and not only kids. It's an amazing game to tell you how evolution actually works, how you would get the road from a bacteria to or whatever it is, like a small unicellular microorganism to very, 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 very big expansive empires and so on. It's amazing to actually see all of the stuff there. Yes, he did answer yes, Baguette. Yes, he did. My 78 Camaro has the same engine it came with and runs like new. Yeah, very nice car, the Beasley. Very nice car.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. I see. I see. A man who knows what he wants. Uh, this story is saying that Chups is available and she did not watch the cast, so they can get a sub token for her. My dad left it to me when he passed. Okay. I mean, again, a man who knows what he wants. Based 2023 Honda Accord. Here we go. Vroom! Senior Testa, good evening, sir, and welcome. Also, Machiavelli, sure, but if it's an ongoing game, while game Brio is being used for consecutive games time after time, there is a difference, not to mention they straight up lie by calling it a new engine again, again, again. Oh my god, this actually reminds me of the Tron movie. You know, that in the Tron movie, you had those guys that didn't know how to actually make a new engine or make a new operating system, and they just called it 2.0, 3.0, 4.0, and they just added stuff to it that, you know, like it was useless. There was no improvement in optimization in the code or something. Lol. Like Madden football, really? They did that? Is the same engine for a long time? Okay. What major changes would you like to see in Civ 7? Okay, well, that's a loaded question, but a good question, don't get me wrong. Genuine Sunshine, to answer your question first, what happened, why pause? Prigan lost internet or something, I don't know exactly what, and they don't know exactly what to tell us, and we're waiting for a referee to make a decision over here to give them, first of all, the options and see what they want to do. Now, I do notice that Kid actually moved to Team Ulyss right now, talking with them. Okay, to answer the question about Civ 7, would definitely want a built-in spectator mode, which does have more options to actually see the details of the empires and so on and so forth, which are much better, which would give us a much better stability overall, since it will be in-game. It's something made as how to say, as a component and not something like a mod, which of course, as you've seen, it does create a few problems when it comes to stability if somebody else doesn't have that mod. These things and so on and so forth. Another major thing would be, of course, a lot more attention to multiplayer. I would really like to see like the same amount of leaders or even more leaders being implemented. I'm not that convinced yet there needs to be, or how things need to be, and that's one thing that I don't really even want to think about, how things will be. For example, war mechanics, diplomatic mechanics, government mechanics, and so on, even the tiles on the map. That's something that I really don't want to get into. It sounds like we should actually still trust, we should trust the developers to know what they're doing when it comes to that, and just keep thinking what would be good for us in other areas. So would definitely want the UI to be a little bit I would say a little bit faster. Like it feels like right now it's clunky. Even if it works, it's kind of clunky. Customizable leader abilities, I'm not so sure I wish that. Like, if you're talking about something like how do you call it, Stellaris, when you have your base
bonuses and you can check some others, that might work. You know, you get like some advantage. You specialize your nation from the beginning into something with an extra perk. That might work. Yeah, I wouldn't be against this. I mean, I would be interested to see how that works. So also, but you gotta take into account that would add another layer of I would say of strategy to the game, and there is a certain limit, I would say, to the players that you want to give them as options so they can actually process all of those options and be able to balance them out later on. Yeah, that the more layers you make, the harder it is to actually balance out the game, and that's one thing that I think, for example, other games failed at: the simplification of options in the game, so you give the players the necessary time and allow them to process what's going on in the game. Yeah, the way deity works by just giving them a multiplier is so bad. Not wrong, Corky man, not wrong. Good evening, sir, and welcome. Vistar, good evening, sir, and welcome. I would like to see leaders with small skill trees where you choose additional bonuses in later eras. That could be interesting also. Skill trees, yeah, I could definitely see that. I do have to point out basically the skill tree right now is the government plaza. Like right now, if I would actually want to think about the skill tree that adds to the leader bonuses, it's the government plaza. But I think you're referring to a skill tree that is defined specifically for a leader and not a skill tree that would be common between all leaders, right? Well, not all humankind, yes. All I want is smarter AI. Man, be careful what do you wish for. Because smarter AI might also mean that you never get a win against it. You gotta take into account, we as humans, we cannot process as much information as an AI would in the same amount of time. And if you add history, experience to the AI, you're never gonna get a win over him. Like it just takes probably a few days of games being played against him, and then nobody's gonna beat him. Yes, and also bad AI doesn't define if the game sells. No, there are way other perks there. Basically the opposite of humankind, where everybody picks from the same pool. Everybody has his own set of bonuses to choose from. I see. Yeah, something is happening. Even when we make either you take the win, I think. Oh, I see. They're not allowed to postpone the game. Okay, so Freritos is saying they have two options. They restart the game from turn 0, which of course with 1029 right now. Oh, I see. Play this save another day. I see. Freritos wants to play this save another day. Okay, but that's risky. That actually has a lot of trust in between the players. That requires a lot of trust that nobody will open up the save afterwards. I mean, of course, it's much harder to open up a save when you already have the game open. In my opinion, in humankind's snowball effect is more servers, Iziki, more severe. I see. So there are quite a few balancing issues over there, if I understand correctly. If you can snowball that quickly and that efficiently. If I never win against the top difficulty, I am okay with that. Okay, Senior Testa. I don't think you can, I gotta say, I'm not even sure you can actually switch the difficulty on and off anymore, like on different levels. If you have an AI dedicated to this, that I would say in the definition of AI right now would actually have history, you can't really deny him some bonuses. You can weaken him, just like they did with the AI over here, buffing him, like give him like -3s or -5 and so on his units if you're playing against him. But even so, I still think he's gonna win. In my opinion, in humankind snowball, yes, they do it with chess pose, force mistakes and variants to make them worse. Yeah, I guess you can cripple them a little bit. As far as gameplay though, religious spread victory prophets could be modified a lot. There could be a lot more work on the religious side of things. Yes, I totally agree. Yeah, even though I do have to say a lot of the religions right now are quite useful, and you've seen a lot of players actually try to go for religion, even if they weren't immediately benefiting from the faith generation, but they were benefiting from the other bonuses, which were being spread all around their territory. So I would say right now, with BBG and all of the options, actually religion is quite, how to say, prevalent. I believe it's the word, like it's used by a lot of people. So basically they are talking about free options: taking a save and playing later, take a sub and taking remap, or CC cause of the subs with watching the streams. Okay, yeah, I'm fine to get sub who watch, but my team does not want to. Sandro Games just doesn't care, man. He's over there. Let me at him. Let me at him. Oh my god. Can you imagine this right now? All of Team Ulyss is trying to keep back the secret weapon, keep him in his own little corner over there, and he's like, no, let me at him. Let me at him. You know, we got Finsos over here to the south of him, and he's already getting those immortals out, getting the encampment ready. And he's like, yeah, yeah. He was already going for it. Oh my god, Sandro. I mean, to be honest, he doesn't even have anything to hide, right? Everybody knows what he's going for because he put down the encampment, and I'm pretty sure they're gonna immediately know when he's getting the extra garrison defense strength on his cities that the war units have come out, the classical units have come out. Oh, let me take a quick peek over here. What's going on YouTube as well? Kind of harsh to humankind. I mean, yeah. Again, I really wish humankind actually was a success. I really wish it was a success. I am sad that it wasn't, and I would also say that I'm pretty sure a lot of people from CPL, a lot of people from even the Civ6 community would have wanted to help in the testing phase. They didn't want to, so they kind of did it themselves, right? Does your volcano explosion prediction apply for players versus city states? I guess any kind of war. I think it works on any kind of war, but I mean, I don't know if that's actually a good explanation. You can imagine I'm just making fun of all of the situations when we had volcanoes exploding on the front line. Byzantium can get iron since he's not a discount pace anyway, right? I guess he's gonna be slower, but still not ideal to get the iron. Really not ideal to get this. Remap with sub makes sense. Yeah, I think that's the only one that makes sense, but I don't know if they want to do that. They already spent the remap token, so this would give them a free remap. Yeah, sounds like a free remap. Yeah, exactly like genuine Sunshine is saying. Okay, they disconnected. What's going on? Do we go into the channels? Do we not? Like, I don't know. Was there like two of them, Distoria and Freritos, disconnect? I'm gonna keep it like this. Maybe they want to keep going or not. But I do have to say, I played 2 games yesterday and today, and it was stable. So I'm a bit more trusting about the stability of the game. Why did... Oh. I guess it is what it is. We're all disconnecting here. One was decided... Oh, we're getting into the same... let's actually jump into the same room here. Let me switch my sound settings so I can actually hear something. And you hear also. Bonsoir.
C'est que j'ai fait
Bah,
full code, hein.
Sprig, il a une unité, alors je me suis dit que peut-être que. Voilà.
Notre gros problème sur la map, nous, de savoir si bien.
You can hear
Ah,
it now, right?
Sprig,
I
il
totally
était au
forgot
milieu
that
de
I
nous.
turned this off. You can hear it now, right?
Ouais,
Sprig,
je
il était au
sens-
milieu de vous et Sandro, il était un petit peu au milieu de l'équipe adverse. La première map a été remap par Ulyss et
La
pas remap
technique.
par Frerito.
Non, c'est la technique la première.
Pas la technicole, la deuxième
première,
alors.
ouais. Mais la deuxième était bien pour nous aussi. On l'a
Oh,
un
le
peu.
technicole,
ouais,
hein, il m'a fait
La
mal au
deuxième,
fiac,
elle
là.
était 100% perdue pour Frerito. Mais 120%.
c'est dur.
Injouable.
Oh, nous,
Pourquoi
on a acheté Sprig sous le bus, hein, la deuxième. Hein.
Et on
C'est
n'a
pour
pas
ça qu'il est
compris,
plus là
Sprig, il est sur une île en fait. Il est sur une île, genre à droite, à 10 cases, il y a le Maori, et puis au sud, il y a la Perse.
Tu voulais pas te battre avec moi, Pompi, quand vous avez remap? Ou c'était ton équipe qui voulait pas?
Bah, Sprig, il était full IRL encore.
Notre théorie, c'était que toi, tu voulais faire la bataille avec moi, mais que ton équipe, il voulait pas.
Ah, moi je voulais pas faire la bataille, moi.
Tu voulais
Ok.
pas te battre avec nous là? On était 4 autour de toi.
J'avais
Ouais,
mes
bah
deux
non.
guerriers qui tapaient de CS déjà.
Bah, je voyais ça, moi j'étais là. C'est
Quick
chiant,
question.
quoi.
What happened to the game? Like, are you postponing?
Guys.
Are you
We won.
forfeiting?
They secede.
They secede.
ouais, ouais.
Non, 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 non.
I think Sandro was very excited to play this game.
Oui.
À propos de ça, moi je voulais dire, en tant que capitaine, je voulais dire merci d'avoir été conciliant et aussi, à titre personnel, que je suis d'accord avec vous sur le fait que c'est pas à vous de vos commits. Et je suis totalement d'accord avec ça.
Bah, c'est un peu la même chose que le jeu qui te demandait de prendre la décision entre écraser 10 personnes ou écraser 5 enfants, tu vois.
Ah ouais, mais c'est ça. Non, mais moi je suis.
C'est quel jeu ça?
C'est quoi tes jeux?
C'est pas un jeu, ça,
J'ai
c'est
pas
un
joué à ce
moral,
jeu.
ça.
Un jeu fait par Azagi, ça.
Non,
C'est un nom,
je
c'est
suis sûr
le
pas.
dilemme de.
Well, I guess it is what it is. Let's. What do you think? Is this gonna be? I think it's gonna be postponed, right? I think it is. But let's actually wait and see what they're gonna decide. Pompey didn't actually get to finish his idea.
Ouais, mais moi je suis d'accord. Hein, d'accord.
Bon, bah on va se finir ça en FFA maintenant. C'est
Un
parti.
petit FFA CPL, hein.
Bon, qui
Bah,
vient du
ouais.
coup en FF?
Bah,
Bah,
Sprig,
du
il
coup,
arrive.
Il arrive.
Du coup, je vais pouvoir stream.
Du coup, on refait des maps jusqu'à ce que le Portugal soit encore en mer intérieure. A priori, une map ça suffira. Mais...
Non, non, j'étais pas en mer intérieure.
Alors.
En vrai, je pense que.
J'allais poser une ville déjà sur la droite, genre une béquille
Ouais,
à droite.
ça, quand même.
Et au-dessus, à terme, j'avais posé une ville. Hein.
En vrai,
Dans la neige,
t'avais une bonne tempo, non, Pompi?
Pas spécialement.
Ah ouais?
Non.
T'as
Il y a-
pas
c'était pas trop mal.
Nous, on était vraiment bien. Zaggy avait eu 2 battes dans des huttes. Sandro ou Lej j'en avait eu un, je sais plus.
Non.
C'était Sandro.
Sandro.
Sandro avait eu un bat
Toi,
et
toi,
moi j'en
toi.
avais farmé 2 sur Kumazi.
Pompey,
Ouais,
t'aurais géré comment tes trades?
comment ça?
Les trades, tes trades costauds, tu les aurais gérés comment?
Okay, so I'm gonna stop it here, and thank you everybody for joining us. I am a bit sad we didn't actually get this through, and I hope we're gonna get the next one. We do have a game on Wednesday. Let's not going against Suomi, if I'm not mistaken, and we're gonna need to see what's gonna happen in a wild card. There is a bit of a situation there. There could be a triple tie in one of the groups. Oh my God, they're getting so close to this. We're gonna need to see after the result of that game if that's gonna be what's happening then. I do also want to thank everybody for the support of the stream, for the follows, for the bits, for the subs, and of course for your gifts. Thank you so much for the donations, and not to mention on YouTube the same. I did also notice we did have a big comment over here yesterday, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, it was. I think it was yesterday. Give me a second. Yeah, it was a citizen Rick. I think it's Citizen Rick. Thank you so much, sir. Much appreciated, sir, for the 10. Much appreciated. Also, I do want to thank you for, how to say, for being live over here also with me on YouTube. I do hope you're gonna leave a comment if you do like this. I'm not gonna make this into a separate vote because it doesn't really we didn't really have a game, so I'm just gonna leave it like that as a live stream, and you can watch it back on my YouTube. It is still available, public and everything. You just I'm not gonna process it without beginning and so on because it doesn't seem like we had anything to watch over here. Thank you so much for everything, and let's see each other in the next one. You're gonna see my schedule on Discord, and usually I do make replays of all of the games, so you can see a little bit of a sneak peek into what happened in that game with the GIF provided by Civ6 replay. Also, if you want to take a look at my schedule, I do have it here. As you can see, is weekly based, and we're gonna need to take a look what kind of games we're gonna have this week. Other than these ones, I'm gonna try to figure out games for also Thursday and Friday. If I'm not mistaken, those are the days that I'm missing, and of course including tomorrow, which I was thinking I might actually how to say, try to get more work on the PC and so on and so forth. Thank you so much for everything. Let's see each other in the next one. This was Michael for OnSpotTV Streams. Have a great evening. Bye bye.